Who are you? Make your decision now.
Are you good and brave? Or bad and funky?
A big hello to the whole world. Merhaba is in the my language, namely in Turkish, means no harm is come to you from me. That's why I chose this word. Try to understand this message by purging your instincts. Think and use your mind. Who are you? Are you a good person or a bad person? There is only good and bad in the world. All other words are auxiliary adjectives around these good and bad words. We have experienced many wars throughout human history. As human beings, we have made many discoveries. Scientists who want to make the world a better place have spent their whole lives trying to make people live better. Some powers have evolved the discoveries of these scientists for their own evil purposes and used them as a weapon against humanity. Now is the time to make an overall decision. Will we be good individuals and work for the easy, fair and comfortable life of humanity? Or will we be puppets for the purposes of the wicked? Hey, you. Stand up and tell me, who are you? Are you good or bad? If you are a good person, act now to do your part. Do your best to stand by the people who are already living under difficult conditions and end these wars. Or choose the easy one and become the puppet of the authorities. They will already give or sell you enough food and stuff to keep you alive for their own purposes. Not more.
Who is the president of your country? The commander of your army? They are servants who must work for you with your tax. Don't they say their oath like this? Don't be afraid of them. They are nothing but a worker who is supposed to serve you with your money.
My words to Russian women. In Ukraine, your children, husbands, fathers, brothers and sisters are in a war. Is this war for your own good? They are killed your husbands, fathers, children, older brothers, Ukrainians without distinction as children, old, women, sick or disabled. Do you want TP your husbands, fathers, brothers and children to continue their lives as murderers? If your answer is no, tell them to leave the army. Tell them to return to their homes and families before they can get their hands on any more innocent blood. If they do not want to return, remove these bad people from your life who are already accustomed to being murderers. If you have a really good heart, do it now. Call them and say goodbye. Let's suppose that the Russian army declared war on Ukraine to stop the persecution of people in the Donbas region in Ukraine, to prevent chemical and biological weapons produced in Ukraine. So, with this war, aren't more people persecuted than the people in Donbas? Dozens of families, babies, will be hungry, thirsty, armless, legless, motherless, fatherless, sleepless. If chemical and biological weapons are being developed in Ukraine, as claimed, isn't it a more rational solution to find and punish the administrators who allow this? Why do innocent Ukrainian people and innocent children, fathers, brothers and sisters in the Ukrainian army have to die? Isn't it would be much fairer to punish the rulers who commit this cruelty or allow the production of these weapons? This war will make the already difficult living conditions 10 times more difficult. Economic conditions are very bad almost all over the world, except for certain global barons in the parasites. Puppets around them. Everyone is struggling to survive. Now is the time to decide. Will you be good and refuse to be a puppet of these global barons? Or will you settle for a slice of each of these global barons' bloody cakes? This is entirely in your hands. If you tell your brothers, siblings, fathers, children, and friends to stop killing innocents with weapons given by global barons and go home, you will have taken a step towards being a good person, even if you are not a good person. Or if you say no, I want to live in luxury and wealth more than innocent people die, you will never be able to get rid of being a bad person, and you will make the world a bad place like yourself.
If you are a really good person, you must gather all your courage now and shout loudly to stop the war. In the past years, there were no weapons in the areas where they said there was chemical weapons in Iraq and Syria. Global barons played their game in those lands. They say that today there is the production of chemical and biological weapons and pathogens in Ukraine. A similar game is currently being played in Ukraine. So, what about tomorrow? Can you guarantee that they will not play the same game in your country tomorrow? That they will not kill your husband, wife, brother, sister, child, or your parents? No, 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 no.